Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Now, the story of the colours I will be swatching today started about a month and a half ago. So I was just looking at the Jackson's website and I suddenly saw that they had some new Schmincke Horadam products. And when I saw what they were, I literally jumped out of my seat because they are called Horadam Naturals and they are colours that have been made with natural minerals and plants. Now, I'm a little bit of a pigment nerd and I love historical colours and I love natural pigments. I love the new modern pigments as well, but I also have a fascination for historical pigments and pigments that have been used for hundreds or even thousands of years. So I was like, okay, I didn't even, I just immediately purchased these colours because I had to try them and I had to show them on this video. I had to make a video about them and show you what the colours look like. So today that is what I'm going to be doing. So these are 8 Horadam Naturals and I will be swatching them for you in my Bauholm 100% cotton sketchbook, and I'll just set everything up and I'll be back with you and we'll start swatching, and I cannot wait. See you in a bit. I'm back and the first colour I will begin swatching is called Camela or Camela, and it's this yellow orange colour. It looks like an ochre. And on the site, on Schmincke Horadam's website, it says that it's extracted from the fruits of the monkey face tree and its light fastness is 4 stars. So that's quite impressive for a natural pigment, like a pigment that has been derived from a plant. So let's try this out. I'm going to try mass tone first. I don't want it to be too mass tony. I know that isn't a word, but I'm using it because I think this is going to be very streaky. Plant-based pigments sometimes have a gumminess and streakiness to them, so I'm just going to keep it quite light on my brush, not too heavy. That is very pretty though. That reminds me of an ochre. So let's just try and do that diluted and see what it looks like. Add a bit more water. Oh, that is gorgeous. That is beautiful. I can't see any texture to it, like particles or anything like that, which sometimes plant-based pigments have. That is gorgeous. That's a really happy ochre. Okay, and the pigment number, because I did not mention it, is NO2. Now let's put that aside. The next colour is Mada Lake and its pigment is NR9 and it's made from the Mada root using a historical recipe. Traces of this pigment were discovered in the tomb of the Egyptian pharaoh Tutankhamun. I cannot, sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I've read that name so many times, but yet pronouncing it. Yeah. Um, so in the tomb of Egyptian pharaoh Tutankhamun from 1300 BCE. So this colour, oh, this looks really deep. This colour would be lovely for my Egypt palette, my historical pigments of Egypt, which I'm slowly building. Its light fastness is 4 stars again, which is really impressive. And again, I'm not going to overdo it. That is, oh, that is lovely. What's the colour of blood? I hope that wasn't too much of a dramatic comparison, but that is beautiful. And to dilute that, again, no particles in this. Just very clear colour. And it moves beautifully on the page. Must say, so far, Schmincke Horadam have done really a good job with these natural pigments. They're so beautiful. Just thinking it. I was just thinking in my head about it side by side to azurite, and because that's another Egyptian pigment, and I think that would be so pretty near it. Okay, the next colour is Dragon's Blood, and this is 4 stars again, and its pigment number is NR31, and the dye is named after an ancient legend involving a bloody battle between an elephant and a dragon whose blood mixed on the ground, and from the blood grew a tree. So yeah, that's the legend, but in truth, the resinous secretions of this dragon's blood tree are reddish brown and used to produce the pigment. All this information is from Schmincke Horadam's website, by the way. Oh, that looks quite similar to Mada Lake. Yes, it is very similar. It's a little bit lighter and a little bit more saturated than the Mada Lake. Diluting it to see if diluted it looks even more different. Yes, it has a definite pink undertone. Very pretty. Yeah, that is so... It's much more moody than the Dragon's Blood. Yeah, and yeah, they do look a little bit different now. Next is Lavite. Again, I'm not sure I pronounced this correctly. Is it Lavite or Lavite Violet? And this also has 4 stars for its light fastness rating, and it does not have a pigment number. The pigment is andesite rock originating from lava flows. Ooh, looks like it's got more of a brown violet. Let's see. It's quite gummy. Let's see how it performs. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's a beautiful hue. It's a grey, brown, violet. And I'll dilute that. That is lovely. I wouldn't say it's a violet though. I would say it's a grey with a violet undertone. And a little bit of brown in it. I wonder if that granulates. We'll see. We'll see. Next, we have a classic, which is Indigo Fairer, which is Indigo. NB1 is the pigment number, and it is 4 stars, light fastness. I think I would have to do a light fastness test myself on these, because not that I distrust Schmincke Horadam, but in my experience, plant-based pigments aren't that light fast, and having a 4-star rating is really impressive. Let me just add a little bit more. Yes, that's much better. Nice. Much bluer indigo than some indigos I've come across. What I mean is that some have, have been kind of very dark and moody. This is much blue, much more on the blue side of colours. And I'll dilute that and see what it looks like. It's clouding over, so I'm sorry about the light changing. Might need to put a bit more water on that. That is beautiful. That is a beautiful indigo. Not as intense as some indigos that I've seen, but it is beautiful. And again, no particles. Next, we have Celadonite, and this has a 4-star light fastness rating again, and its pigment number is PG23, which is Green Earth, PG23. Let's try this out. Ooh, this is the most gummy of the pigments, of the paints I've tried so far. It's very gummy, but it's diluting nicely. Just that initial mix with water is quite gummy. I think this is going to streak. It's going to have like a... No? I'm expecting... Yes. I can see there. It's a very pretty hue. It's a very pretty green earth. I'll dilute that. Oh, that's so delicate. lovely. Our next colour is Green Slate, which has the pigment number PBK19, so it's a black, and it has a 3-star light fastness rating, so not as light fast as the rest. And this apparently has been used in painting since ancient times and was recently found in Roman frescoes. Talking about Roman frescoes, I saw some beautiful photos today of some new frescoes they found in Pompeii. And they were so beautiful and the colours were so beautiful. I've never been to Pompeii. I would love to go one day. I don't know if I will be able to. I don't know if they accommodate for disabled people, but it would be great if I could go. Anyway, rant. So let's try the Green Slate. Oh, not as green, more grey. To match the sky at the moment. I would say, yeah, I'm having a little bit of difficulty seeing the green, but maybe that's the name of the stone, Green Slate. That is very pretty though. Not much texture. And not much texture in the Lavite violet. Okay, and the last colour is Rugen Chalk. And this has a 5-star light fastness rating and its pigment number is PW18. Oh, this is quite gummy as well, and I don't know how well it will show on the paper because it's quite, yeah, it's almost like a buff titanium, but lighter, something between white and buff titanium. And I mean, I will dilute it, but I'm not sure it will even come up on the page. No. I should have drawn a black line for this one to see its opacity. But yeah. Okay, so those are the Schmincke Horadam Naturals that I purchased. They are really pretty colours. I am a little bit thrown with the fact that they don't have much texture to them. In the plant-based colours, I would have expected maybe a few particles, not too many particles, but just enough so that it would look as if it was from a plant. I think I tried in the past some Ludea, or is it Lutea, watercolours, which are plant-based, and those had particles and they were so pretty in them. So yes, so I'm just comparing them in my head to that, but the hues are really pretty. The stone-based, the mineral-based, don't have, like the Green Slate and the Lavite, don't have much texture, which I would have hoped for. But nonetheless, they are really pretty colours, and I will be using them in my historical palettes that I'll be building. I mean, that's the main reason I bought these. It's because I'm a pigment nerd, and I like building palettes, and I want to build some historical palettes, so these were just sounded perfect. I know they're not for everyone, although some colours are beautiful. This Camela, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, where the stress is on what syllable, and it's really pretty, very, very pretty. And this dragon's blood is gorgeous, and the Mada Lake. The indigo is really pretty, although a little bit patchy here, but a very pretty hue. The Celadonite, it reminds me of Celadon, the colour. It is a little bit patchy though. I don't know. Anyway, let me know what you think. Have you tried these? Would you try these? From the colours that I have swatched today, which ones do you like? So yes, so those are the Schmincke Horadam Naturals that I purchased. Now I'll leave you with my awkward bit, which is, if you like this video, please hit the like button so that you let YouTube know that you like this video, so that it promotes it far and wide. That helps the channel. If you would like to see more videos by me, please subscribe, please. And hit the notification button so that YouTube will let you know when I have a new video uploaded. I love your comments. I try and read all the comments. I try and answer as many as I can. So if you would like to comment, just something about the colours, something about historical pigments that you like, that would be lovely. It would be lovely to hear from you. And so that's it. That's it for today. It was a shorter video. But my next video, I'm probably going to be swatching Stone Ground Co., which I'm expecting in the post. So that's exciting. I'm really excited about trying those out. So yes, I'm going to leave you now with my little bit about hope, which is, don't let go of it. Keep hoping. Keep holding on to that hope with all your might, even in the darkest times. And I'm right there holding on to that hope with you, I promise. With that said, keep safe, keep creative, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye for now. Bye. Bye.